Oxnard police arrested two men Sunday night after an officer shot at one of the men suspected of assaulting a woman at a park. Police responded to a shooting in the 300 block of Canterbury Way at about 9:45 p.m. when officers arrived at the scene. An unidentified man said his daughter was assaulted at South Winds Park by two men. According to police, the woman's father ran to her aid and was able to defend his daughter. The father eventually took his daughter to a hospital, police said. According to police, the father was confronted by the same two suspects when he returned home. One of the alleged suspects, 19-year-old Julio Isidoro, brandished a gun at the father, police said. A second suspect, Jose Alia, 19, was with Isidoro, police said. The father took out his own gun and shot at Isidoro to scare away the suspects, police said. The father then called 911, police officials said. Neither the father nor the suspects were injured during the incident. Isidoro fled from scene and ran a few blocks away where he attempted to hide in the front yard of a residence in the 5300 block of Perkins Road, police said. According to Oxnard Police Department officials, an officer asked Isidoro many times to show him his hands, but the 19-year-old Oxnard man refused. Isidoro made suspicious furtive movements while keeping his hands concealed from the police officer, Sergeant Alex Arnett wrote in a news release. Still concerned for his safety, the police officer fired one round from his duty weapon at Isidoro. Isidoro was not injured and was arrested, Arnett said. A loaded semi-automatic firearm that Isidoro allegedly had in his possession was recovered at the scene, police said. Alia was also arrested in the South Winds neighborhood on an outstanding felony warrant. Both Alia and Isidoro were identified as the two suspects who allegedly assaulted the woman at South Winds Park, police said. Another officer who attempted to stop a vehicle earlier that night in the 300 block of East Pleasant Valley Road also identified Isidoro as one of the occupants of the vehicle. Another suspect who was allegedly in that vehicle, a 14-year-old juvenile, was arrested on suspicion of possession of a firearm and being a minor in possession of ammunition, police said. The unidentified officer who shot at Isidoro was placed on administrative leave, which is department policy during an officer-involved shooting. The Oxnard Police Department will release the officer's name in a day or two, Arnett said in an email. We want to allow the officer an opportunity to emotionally and physically deal with this traumatic incident. Also, we want to allow the officer time to notify their immediate and extended family. Police said Alia and Isidoro are documented Oxnard gang members. Both were arrested on suspicion of felony assault with a deadly weapon and a special allegation that the crimes were committed for the benefit of a street gang. Isidoro and Alia were booked into Ventura County on Monday. Isidoro is scheduled to appear at Ventura County Superior Court on Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. in Courtroom 13, while Alia will appear before a judge on Wednesday.